Hey guys, oh no, the planet's warming up too quickly. We're all going to die? Or are we? The temperature's only going up a few centimeters per year, huh? Well, do you want to know whose fault that is? The freaking government. Well, not really, because they're really kind of just allowing the carbon dioxide to continue going up the air. Wait, what is greenhouse gases? Greenhouse gases trap the sun's heat and allow it for it to cause it to warm the planet. The government does acknowledge what is going on with the planet. However, it kind of ignores it in favor of economics. The main reason include the fact that the fossil fuels literally took over the economy. Name some examples of where fossil fuels literally have used for our power. Cars, factories, even the lights in your house and even your phones and electricity. Well, unfortunately, fossil fuels has taken over that. So, with that being said, how can we change it? Because if you take out fossil fuels too quickly, it'll destroy the entire freaking economy. Especially. However, there are some solutions to this problem. Nuclear energy. Wait, you might think that nuclear energy is bad because of, that. Atomic bombs have caused a lot of issues with fears of radiation, also fears of possible, dying to said radiation. So, but those fears are kind of unfounded because nuclear energy is actually pretty safe compared to a lot of things. However, there are some pros and cons. They include fairly expensive to maintain, including upkeep, materials in the reactor, and as I mentioned before, safety. And it's also not the best for profit unless you're selling the material, There's also solar. Very cheap for any household. Put it on a roof and you're good. Not very good for house profit because cheap. And it's kind of limited too. And there's also water, which is very expensive. Take a look at some dams like Hoover Dam, or, dams you see all over the world. They're kind of huge, right? Super expensive. There is also dam construction, usage of converting it to electricity, but it does allow for a lot of power. So what is the ideal replacement? Nuclear energy, as I mentioned before. You can always make it safer. We are misconception about nuclear energy, which kind of is a little important. Focus on making maintenance cheaper. You also probably need to figure out how to make it an economy, because, fossil fuels literally took over everything. And, and it's so expensive to maintain nuclear reactors. So it's probably best just to allow for profit and gradually building in over years. After all, people have said that it is a matter of time before nuclear energy replaces fossil fuels. So why is nuclear energy the most viable option? It is cleaner, safer, well, maybe not safer, but it is a lot better in general, and also generates a lot more power too. It also helps the climate. Also, it's kind of important to factor in economy, otherwise, as I mentioned before, it probably could collapse and, cause issues and cause it to go into another Great Depression. Thank you for listening.